So today with you, I wanted to start talking a little bit about poly, and I wanted to sort of talk about intimacy in poly relationships. Now, in my group of friends, I have several people who are in open relationships, poly relationships, that sort of thing. And I often find that they tend to reserve intimacy for their one main partner, and then the rest of their partners are sort of treated like friends with benefits, essentially. And I found that always curious because I myself am non-monogamous, but in every relationship I try to bring intimacy and closeness and the things that the person needs. And I think it's bad, horrible, terrible that people are willing to let their other partners go without just for some sense of specialness.
You know, I would say that if everybody involved in the relationship is happy and healthy and is having their expectations being met, some people aren't into Valentine's Day. Some people are like, I don't want to do the mushy, sappy holiday. Let's just come over and go for a hike this weekend or something. To me, it comes down to, what do the people in the relationship want? I think that, and it's perfectly acceptable if somebody has a primary partner and the other people are ancillary relationships and they don't want all the mushy Valentine's Day stuff, carry on. That's awesome. But I think it's really important to have those discussions, and everyone should ask for what they want. Now, just because you ask for it doesn't mean you get it, but it's better for everybody to know what the expectations are. Reference previous relationships.
Exactly.
So that everybody can help contribute to that. I mean, I like knowing what my partner and my metamor want for Valentine's Day, so I can help give that to them. I know that he wants sex, so I'm like, okay, I was going to make dinner and cook breakfast and all this stuff. Fuck that. I'm going to, can I say that?
Oh, you can definitely say that.
Okay. So I'm like, okay, I'll just, get the lingerie and we're good. So that way it's great. I didn't waste my time doing all the stuff that made me feel better, but wasn't necessarily what he wanted. It's the same basic rules. A, ask for what you want. B, ask your partners what they want. C, to the extent of your abilities, give it to them. Done.
Exactly. Yeah. That communication thing, it's so difficult for some people.
It is.
I'm the guy that people go to for advice, so I tend to get a lot of different sides of the story. And in a few of the relationships that I was referring to earlier, what often happens is that they'll just be afraid to tell the other person, so they'll say they're okay when they're not.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, you have to ask for what you want. It's not going to work if you don't.
I have never regretted asking for what I want. Now, I've had some very negative consequences to asking for what I want. I have been slapped down. I have been treated like I was asking for too much. But 90% of the time, asking for what I want leads to either getting it or at least a very good appreciation of the situation. So, and I also am a big believer that life rewards those who move in the direction of greatest courage. So it's great for building self-esteem, self-care, confidence, all those great positive self-attributes. Asking for what you want is a great exercise in building those. I mean, you may not get it this one time. Your partner may have a negative reaction, entirely possible, but you are going to be a better you by asking for what you want. And you're going to be better at relationships by asking for what you want. So that even if this one doesn't work out, and there's a good chance it will, you'll be better at the next one for having the skill of being brave enough to ask for what you fucking want.